You did it! Look back, me too, we missed you! I missed you guys, but don't tell you guys that I missed you guys, okay? That's just our little secret. Oh! I forgot to say though! Oh my gosh. Before I went to Japan, after Off-Kai, I got to go to a place that I've always wanted to go to before. Called the Winchester House. And I got to go. And it was so fancy. Ghost house. I did. Went to the ghost house. And I was like, fellow ghosts. Hello. Like from Supernatural. That's what they're named after. The Winchester boys were named after the Winchester house. And oh my gosh though. Okay. I went in being like, I'm gonna get spooked. It's gonna be so scary. Wait, the maze house? Yeah. So basically, for those who don't know, it's a house built by the daughter of the guy that created the Winchester rifle. And she had a tragic, she had a really tragic life. And she talked with a medium one day, because she was just like, why are all these bad things happening to me? And they were like, it's because you are haunted by the ghosts of those that were killed by the rifle. And so she built this house that is like a maze. And when it is really, truly like a maze. I heard it's designed to confuse ghosts. Yeah. It's like, it's very extremely disorienting, actually. It's very crazy. I've never experienced anything like it before. That medium did her dirty. It's... Were you confused? I was! I was! It worked. I know, because I'm a ghost. I was so disoriented. I was like... I've never experienced anything like it before. But honestly, like I said, I went in expecting full spooky. And I left with the greatest appreciation for that woman. I feel that... So... it was... Hold on. I can't... Okay, so... She was Minto height too, I know. Was it a day or night tour? It was a day tour, yeah. You just end up feeling empathy. I was like, oh my gosh. I felt so bad for... So, her name is Sarah Winchester. I ended up feeling so bad for her. Honestly, I think like a lot of the things surrounding her, like why she built the house and stuff like that, or like, so basically, the house is built very confusing, like, and very much like a maze. And the rumors are that it was to confuse the ghosts and all, but I think it's truly just because she was so lonely. I think it was because she just wanted to keep people around, because as soon as the construction of the house is done, all the people are gone. Her history is very interesting. Like, so she tried for a kid with her husband. She lost the one kid that she had, and then lost her husband. All within a very short time frame of each other. And that kind of, I feel, set her spiraling. But she was also such a kind person. Like, everybody who worked at her mansion, she paid for everything, and also paid for like off their houses. She paid for them for like the rest of their lives, basically. And she treated them extremely well. And even like, and this was what, the 1800s and such, late 1800s. And like she like treated everybody well. Like, and it was just so, oh my gosh. She was just so generous, yeah. And it made me feel like so, instead of like being like, oh, this was so spooky, I was like, oh my gosh, Sarah Winchester was the GOAT. In fact, oh my gosh, she donated so much money to a local hospital that, okay, and she died, hold on. Winchester, Sarah Winchester. She died in 1922, okay? 1922. She donated so much money to a local hospital that until just, I think it was until just several years ago that the hospital was still using the money from her donation. Is that not insane? They were still using money from her over like 100 years about. Is that not insane? I was like, whoa, that's an akasupa. That's a... We think you're cool, Sarah Winchester. I was like, oh my gosh. I hope she's not still haunting here because the lady deserves a rest. Oh my gosh. It's actually crazy, OMG. It's so insane. It's so insane. And she left all of the people who worked for her too in her will. So they all like had decent lives. Some of them were like immigrants too and stuff, and she still treated everybody fairly. I'm just like, wow, Sarah Winchester. And even with all of this, I was so impressed. I was just like, she was in such grief and such despair, but she like still was, she didn't like, she was a very private woman, but she like didn't let it, you know, she didn't let it turn her into like a, you know, into a bad person. She was just so nice, you know? My surgery was a complete success. Brandon! The increased pain from the tumor is gone and the medicine is treating my pain again. Whoa! I'm so happy! Congrats! Yeah! She still had the capacity for that much kindness. It's crazy. I know! It was... sorry. I was like so genuinely blown away because all I had heard was all the spooky stories about her house and everything like that. But I was so genuinely blown away by her story. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Winchester. I misjudged you so hard. And I feel the world has too. Everybody just talks about how crazy she was. But she was awesome. We were not familiar with her game. Yeah. It was so, I was like, yeah, so that I did the Winchester house. Oh my gosh, I was so obsessed with it. I have so many pictures. I tried to get ghost photography, but I think I'm too powerful of a ghost and they were afraid of me. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, probably. Probably too scared of me. Barry said you got singled out by the tour guide for not needing to crouch to go through doors. So the tour guide was talking about, okay, first of all, I wore big platform shoes, okay? I wore platform shoes. So, I did need to duck because I wore my big shoes. And there was like the tour guide was like, this is how tall Sarah Winchester was, and the house was built for her height. And they were like, go stand next to it, man. And I was like, okay. And I stand next to it, and then I took off my shoe and went flomp. I still think I was taller than her though. I also got called out though because the tour guide was talking about like the shower that was specifically built for Sarah Winchester, and how it was made so that it would only shower her from the neck down, so that her hair wouldn't get wet, because back then they had like special days for washing their hair so that then they would style it and all this stuff, and it took a long time to style. And the tour guide was just like, so yeah, every adult in this room would not be showered properly because it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't reach your neck. And then she looks at me and goes, except you. I think you'd be okay. I was like, why did you call me out? You see, she made the house so that you would would be a welcome ghost. Other ghosts can go smack their heads and leave. +2 tour guide. She did you so dirty. She did. She did! I didn't. I was so kind to her. We were so respectful to the tour guide. I was even just like, I like her. She's cool. Sarah Winchester's niece was also a weeb. Yeah, she had like a whole room. A whole like Japanese style room. The original weeaboo besides... Actually, hold on. When was, let's see, Vincent van Gogh? He existed at the same time as Sarah Winchester's sister. Oh my gosh, which one was the original weeb? Who knows? Oh my gosh, he should have married Sarah's sister. They would have been weebs together. OTP Lady Winchester, ex Vincent van Gogh. I think they would have been a great couple. Because they're both weeaboos. Yeah. And, oh my gosh. Sarah Winchester, she was so cool. She had a dog. The dog's name was Zap, and she had another dog. The other dog's name was Zip. Zip and Zap. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I love you, Sarah Winchester. She's like my Oshi now. She's my ghost she. My ghost Oshi. My Goshi. Sounds like a silly gal. She also paid her employees so well, put them in her will. I know, Barry. When you were talking, I was really like, I was hyping her up. I was like, and then Sarah Winchester did this, and then she was so kind to these people, and then she was so awesome like this. I was really hyping her up. Everybody support Sarah Winchester. Did you ever see the Winchester movie? I feel like I did see it. There was a big ol' what's it called? A big ol' movie poster for it in the house. And I feel like I saw it, but I remember watching it, but I don't remember it at the same time. So I must rewatch it now with my newfound knowledge. With my newfound knowledge. No, and then I will be critical. There's a movie, yeah, but it's like what is one of those like horror movies that are like, ooh, bah, spooky jump scare, woo woo, kind of dealio, you know. Yeah. I don't remember thinking the movie was that good, honestly. The gift shop had so many real Minto references too. I know! Oh my gosh, I was going insane in the gift shop. I did not buy anything because, oh my gosh, guys, my suitcase was overweight when I went home. I hope you enjoyed your time.